rattle, stairs will creak. Your outcome's looking pretty bleak. Thunder booms and lightning crashes, leaving boots filled with ashes. As we lay you down to rest, we read the pages of the Dead Man's Digest.
Hello everyone and welcome to this special edition of the Dead Man's Digest. Joining me for this show is Tracy.
Hello.
And our very special guest, Mrs. Rosalie Woodward.
Hello.
Hello Rosie, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
You are more than welcome, although in about 3 weeks' time I may take that back. But we will see what happens.
We'll see. Hopefully not.
The reason we've invited Rosie on the show is, I think I mentioned it a couple of weeks back, that as of recording this on Tuesday night, it is about a week and is it 2.5 weeks?
2.5 weeks. 2 weeks on Friday.
Yes, that I will be going down to participate in the media event for Cracked Survival Experience.
And I'll be at home.
Safely at home.
Safely at home. Wondering how I'm going to spend the inheritance money, the insurance money.
Inheritance money?
Yeah,
There's
well,
no inheritance.
I'm bumping off your mum as well.
So yeah, I mean, as we did with the last Dead Man's Digest, we sort of steered away from Halloween Horror Nights because we're not quite into the rumour mills becoming rampant at the moment, but we'll save that for a bit. So, we wanted the Dead Man's Digest to evolve a little bit and take in some of the other haunts and stuff that's around, and that's why we invited Rosie on. So, but you have a pretty decent pedigree because you are actually a listener of our show, which is quite scary.
I am indeed.
But would you like to tell everyone where your now husband proposed to you, Rosie?
Yeah, we got engaged around the Walking Dead area of Halloween Horror Nights at Universal Orlando a couple of years ago.
That's
Very
awesome.
romantic.
That's awesome.
That's brilliant.
It was good. It was good. Not for everyone, but I thought it was romantic.
And then where did you have your honeymoon?
We went to the west coast of America and did a lot of the haunts out there. We did a lot of the home haunts. We also went to Halloween Horror Nights Hollywood.
Oh, which is
Wow.
epic. Does that mean I'm going to fall out with you in a minute? That means you got to do American Werewolf in London twice.
Twice. Yeah, we did.
Deep breath, do you?
That is the one house out of everything they have ever done that I am absolutely devastated that I never got to see.
It was amazing. It was a little better in Orlando. Can I say that?
Yeah, that's good. Good to know.
But
Really? Oh, that's good.
it was. It just seemed, I'm not sure, maybe a little bit longer, or there was something, maybe it was just because that was the first time we'd seen it was in Orlando. I'm not sure, but something about it. I think the Orlando one just topped it a little bit.
Very cool. Well, right, let's get into this first off. Rosie, take us back to when you were a kid. When did you first discover horror films and that type of thing? Or did you, or did not? I don't know.
Well, this story is a little bit embarrassing. My dad likes to tell it a lot, which probably says it all. But I think when I was about 12, maybe 12, 13 at school in a woodwork class where I think everyone was making, a magazine rack or, a little table. I made a coffin.
Awesome.
So, yeah, it's been deeply ingrained for a long time.
I love it.
Yeah. Since then, you know what? People always ask me about horror films and, oh, you must be a really big fan of horror films. I'm not a massive horror film fan. I don't like the new ones. I'm a huge fan of old zombie movies. But I'm not really into like the modern day horrors.
I think they seem to be getting more back into that now. It's more about the scares than the gore a little bit more with stuff like The Conjuring and that type of thing now. I think it's definitely going a bit more old school.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't beat the classics, though.
Yeah, exactly. I totally agree. A bit of Night of the Living Dead for me all the time.
A long time since I've seen that.
I have that on DVD somewhere, but we haven't watched it. Shame on me.
Yeah, shame on you.
Shame on you.
So how did you become involved in the scare industry then?
So I guess in the past few years, I've been going to more and more sort of horror events around the country, going to a few of the extreme ones. Like, I'm not sure if you've heard of sort of Horror Camp Live and the Psychomantium that Atmosphere do.
Yes, I've heard
Things
of
like that.
Psychomantium.
And have you heard of McCamey Manor in
Yes.
America? Yeah. Well, we went there on our honeymoon as part of this tour of all the haunts. Terrible idea, don't know why we did it. But we met Blake on the McCamey Manor have like a reservations page on Facebook for people that want to go or people that just want to see what kind of weirdos want to go. But we just got chatting with him on there about bringing something similar vein to the extreme ones in America to the UK, and it just kind of came from there. Blake's American himself, so he's been doing like home haunts and stuff all his life. I've not really done anything like it before, but it was just nice to chat to someone who also wants to bring something like that here, and that's kind of how it started.
Now, McCamey Manor's a little bit, it's one of those that's like extreme for extreme's sake, isn't it?
Yeah, I think people have been comparing us to them purely because of the reservations page and this and that. We're kind of wanting to do things more psychologically, whereas they're very physical, very sort of shock value. We've never passed health and safety regulations trying to do anything like that, but they are definitely one of a kind. I'm sure everyone's heard of them.
Yeah, definitely. Well, actually, I've just realised that we haven't actually... Right, so Blake is the owner of Cracked Survival Experience, am I correct?
He is indeed, yeah.
And what is your specific role there, Rosie?
Well, there's three of us mainly involved now. So it was Blake's idea. It's his sort of child, Cracked, and me and a guy called Darren are sort of co-creators with him. We're sort of helping make the idea a reality, really.
He's called Darren Smith, isn't he?
He is.
It's like the English counterpart of our other host, Darren Schmidt. There you go. So, explain what Cracked Survival Experience is to everyone listening first, please.
Okay. Basically, we wanted to take like a similar idea of bringing like the more extreme kind of American hands-on like haunts where you live your own horror movie, but we wanted to give it like a twist. So we've sort of involved like a competition element where we start off with 10 people and by the end of the night we'll have one winner.
It won't be me.
But then also the other twist is that when you're eliminated, that's sort of when the real experience begins. So when you're eliminated from the main competition, it's not over. That's kind of when it's just beginning for you.
Okay.
Oh, you want to see his face?
I did not know that. I was told you would be put in a little room and have to wait for everyone else to finish.
No.
No, we do have there'll be a safe word. So if you decide there's no more, that's when you'll be put in a little room and wait for everyone else to finish. But if you're eliminated from the main competition, you start your own little nightmare.
Don't tell Lee the safe word. I take plenty of video for
No,
me.
it's to tell everyone else what it actually is and then just tell me it's pigeon.
We'll make it a really silly one just for you.
Yeah, I'll be shouting. Yeah, let's not.
No,
I'll be shouting something ridiculous, and everyone's like peeing themselves in the background. Why are you shouting that?
I know what your safe word should be. More.
No, not more. So, when you guys first sat down to flesh out what Cracked would be, talk us through those early conversations. How can we? Because let's be honest, it's a 6-hour event, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Which is crazy.
I know. No, well, I think some of the other extreme events are quite short, and we wanted to make it more of a, well, we're calling it a survival experience. So I think the longer we make it, the more realistic it is,
Yeah. See, because what I find quite interesting about what you guys are doing with it at the moment is, obviously, I'm going down as part of the press preview, so it'll only be a 2 to 3 hour sort of preview of the main event. But I like, as part of the experience, you guys have set up a Facebook page with our group in and getting, asking questions every night and getting interaction between the people who are going in. So rather than it being a group of strangers who, for all intents and purposes, it is, but everyone's going to have a pretty decent idea of what everyone's about.
Yeah, and I think it's important for us as well as creators of the event. If we get to know each person a little bit better, we can make it a more personal experience for them. So if we know sort of what you're afraid of, Lee, we can make sure to put it in there for you.
But no, I like that. I like that it's not a, like Rosie, as well as we do, Halloween Horror Nights it's a brilliant event. It really is, but it's just become such a bogged down event because it's so popular that it is literally just a funnel of people going through, and it's not a personal experience at all.
No.
Yeah, exactly. And as much as I'm a massive fan of Halloween Horror Nights, that's not we wanted to do something different from that. We want it to be like you're put in your own personal horror movie rather than you're just sort of a spectator. We want you to be part of it.
And that's what I love about it, especially like because you guys have really made it something that is, what's the word I'm looking for? Desirable because it's only limited spaces. And I wouldn't say it's quite expensive, but it's not a cheap event. So you've really sort of created a demand for something that we don't have access to in this country.
Yeah, well, we've always said as well, we wanted the experience to start from the minute you bought your tickets. So from the minute anyone buys the tickets, they're put into the group and we can start, asking them questions and getting involved with it. So it's really like kind of a months-long experience rather than just one night. And hopefully it can continue a bit after the event as well. People can share their experiences and maybe build some friendships if we don't break them down.
Is it like a survivors group clinging on to each other at the end?
Exactly.
Like a self-help group.
I think they're all just curled up in the fetal position on the floor, maybe. How long have you been planning this event? Because it's obviously the first year you've done Cracked Survival, yeah?
It is, yeah.
So how long has this been in the works? How long have you guys been planning to bring this to fruition?
It's been months, sort of, when was it? Probably September-ish last year, we started putting ideas together and talking seriously about it in sort of October, Halloween time when all the Halloween attractions were going on. And then from then on, it's just sort of been flat out till now working on it.
So as far as an event like this, obviously, like we've said, that it's very different to everything else in the country. Has it been easy to put together? I mean, as far as sort of health and safety and that, because obviously there'll be a lot of things you have to adhere to as far as not going beyond a certain, like you say, with McCamey Manor being that literally let's just go all out to push people to the limit and beyond it. Has it been difficult to work within those parameters but still get something that you're proud of?
It has. I mean, we wouldn't necessarily want to go as far as some of the ones in America do, but we wouldn't be able to do anything that physical. But really what we want to do is create more of a psychological experience. We've kind of said that there's nothing scarier than what you can imagine in your own mind. So it's not necessarily going to be that physical all the time. It's more about what's going on in your own head. So for that, we don't really, we don't need to be that physical. So yeah, it has. I mean, I've learned a lot about health and safety that I didn't know beforehand. But
Sure.
I think we've come to sort of I don't know, I think it's worked out well in the end. We've got there.
It's difficult to try and talk about it and not give anything away because obviously I don't want to give anything.
You don't want to know anything either.
Absolutely, I don't. I honestly want to go in as blind as I can and experience it as much firsthand as I can. Yeah, I'm crapping myself, but I'm also really looking forward to it. But I honestly have no idea what to expect. You watch the video on the website, and I've sort of sent that video to quite a few people who are friends with us who may or may not work at Halloween Horror Nights and other people, and it's like, no, not for me, thank you.
I think that it's definitely not for everyone, you're right. But I think there's also like a growing demand for it. More and more is sort of popping up, the more hands-on things, the more like immersive experiences, which is a good thing, I think. I've always enjoyed them. So it's good that more are popping up, I think.
Yeah, I think people enjoy, the Halloween Horror Night style thing, but you're right, you only have to look at the Disney parks and stuff now with what they're doing. The buzzword at the moment is interactivity.
Yeah, definitely.
People don't want a passive experience anymore. They want to be part of the story. And you think, like, you look at New Fantasyland and Cars Land, and then what Universal have done with the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. That's what people want. They don't want to look at it. They want to be part of it. And whereas something like Cracked, I quoted it on the Facebook page the other day, basically like you did. It's like I feel like I'm going to be thrust into my own
nightmare.
Well, from what I'm kind of gathering from it, it feels like I'm going to be thrust in one of the Saw films.
Glad you're going, dear.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we definitely want you to be a main part of it. We don't want you to sort of sit or walk through it and just watch things happening to other people or actors. We want you to be fully involved in it the whole time.
I can't. I honestly, I genuinely cannot wait. But
you can't at the same time.
The thing is, most people, and even on the Facebook page, have probably done it. They've held the cards very close to the chest. Immediately, I showed my whole hand to Blake, so that was the worst thing I could have done.
Don't worry,
so
dear.
he knows what my worst thing is already.
If you hadn't, I'd already told Blake. I'd tell him everything anyway.
Because he said, "Oh, are you interested?" And I went, "I am, but I have slight reservations. Why?" And I told him this thing. I'm not going to
you're a
reiterate
big
in
pansy.
case he's forgotten.
I know what it is.
Oh, well, there you go then. So it doesn't matter. Yeah, I maybe shouldn't have. In hindsight, that possibly wasn't a good idea.
You'll get more from it, though, won't you? Now we know, and you want to be scared, and we know how.
There's a difference between being scared and literally freaking out. Because I am very claustrophobic.
Yes, he
No,
is.
you'll be fine. We want to push you to limits, but we don't want to cause any long-lasting mental harm to you.
Just take spare underpants.
I might need them. I might just get one of those like
Double up.
adult nappies. I might need that.
Maybe we should provide them for people on it.
Do you know what? Can you imagine if you sent a little parcel out with stuff like that before
little
they
care
arrived,
package.
how much they would be scared?
That would be awesome. So how many nights is Cracked running over then, Rosie?
At the minute, we've got the press night, and then we're running it for 4 nights. So we're doing 2 Fridays and 2 Saturdays.
And how has demand for it been?
It has been high. We've got a lady flying in from Kuwait, and we've got a girl coming from Germany. We've got quite a lot of people coming very far to experience it, which is great. But we didn't expect it. No, it has been. We've got, I think, 5 different countries we've got coming just to experience Cracked, which is amazing, really amazing. But it just shows that the demand for it, I guess, is there, and people are willing to travel. It's awesome.
It is as well, because you think you've a very different sensibility if you're in one of those groups with someone who's not from the UK. It will add a very different element to it. Because I think, the Brits are very... We still have this reputation of the stiff upper lip and...
Oh, it depends on where you're from. Not so much in the northeast.
We're not as bad as we were, but I think that's from going to America. But yeah, because as far as Europe goes, the Brits are generally
reserved is a
that's
better
the word
word
I'm looking for, yes.
We don't let go.
So I think,
don't let go because they don't want to clean that mess up.
No. I think having one of those groups with someone who's not from the UK will definitely make a very different element to it.
It is, it's nice to watch the groups. You can see sort of little bonds forming, and it's going to be interesting to see how it plays out with the competition and when people are, making friendships, and then they're all going to be maybe have to be challenged against each other. I don't know. It's going to be interesting for us to see that.
Yeah, we're already there. I was tweeting back and forwards with Polly from Horror Box the other day, and she's getting dropped off an hour early. So I said, I'll pop down early to keep you company for a bit.
Aww.
That maybe not a good thing in the end. And I maybe shouldn't have said that here either. But there you go.
No, it could be helpful to form allegiances with people, maybe.
Really intrigued at how this is going to play out. I can't wait. Obviously, we don't want to give away too much because... Are there any places left, Rosie?
Yeah, we have a couple of spaces on one of the Fridays, and we have a couple of spaces on the other Friday. Both of the Saturdays are sold out.
Right, well, now seems the perfect time to plug away.
If you want to buy tickets then to Cracked, you can find them on survivecracked.com. The dates that we have left are the Friday the 17th of April and Friday the 24th of April. It starts at 7:30 from a location near Wakefield.
I love that. A secret location that will be divulged closer to the time.
Yes.
I like the fact that it's essentially a Halloween event, but not in the Halloween season.
Yeah, well, there's definitely a lack of Halloween events in April, don't you think?
Yeah, absolutely.
I like that element of surprise. It's like having Christmas in July. No, I like that because it shows that there is a thirst for it year round, not just within the haunt season. And I would like it to be Christmas,
Christmas?
Halloween every day.
I would as well.
Yeah.
See, I like the fact that you're doing it over a very limited run, which I know Blake's said it may or may not come back, but I think doing this over only 4 nights this year, I think you will be inundated with people clamouring for it to come back next year.
We'd definitely like for it to come back. I think we could move it around as well, as we've talked about as well. It wouldn't necessarily have to stay in that location. We've talked about taking it to other cities. So I think, the possibilities are endless, really. It's really exciting.
Well, that's why we've invited you on here, because we want to help promote this type of thing in the UK. And we have lots of friends in America who may or may not want to come over here. And if they do, we will definitely push them your way. But I will do a full review when I'm allowed to, because there's currently an embargo and I'm not allowed to open my mouth until after, I think it's April 27th, which is ridiculous.
No, it is not.
But I will do, because the night of the media event, I will be driving down, doing it, and then driving back home.
So that means I have to stay up to...
You don't have to stay up.
No, it means I have to stay up.
Oh, because you want to know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Well, I will take my digital audio recorder with me and I will record my immediate reaction coming out, but obviously spoiler free.
And obviously you're going to have to sit in the corner with me holding you while you rock yourself to sleep. If you sleep ever again.
Yeah, I think you'll want to wait up to see him when he gets back.
Yeah. Oh, you haven't got any hair? It won't turn white?
It might do. I'm quite lucky that it seems to be I'm the one travelling the least far to get there.
Is that even English?
Least far?
The shortest distance.
That's the one.
Yeah.
I knew there was a reason you were here. Keep me straight. Rosie, is there anything you would like to give away before we end this? Is there anything you can tell people about it or not?
Oh, what can I give away?
It's all right, Blake will be listening, so don't give anything you're not allowed to, otherwise we'll be slapping both our wrists.
Yeah, he will. You know what? I'm just going to leave it at that. I think the mystery is the big thing. I don't want to give anything away, really, apart from what we've already said about the competition and the experiments. So I think we'll leave it at that and let people's imaginations run away with them.
Brilliant.
That's a good idea. Can I just add that should you need to know anything extra about Lee that you don't think he's being completely honest about?
I know who to call, right?
Absolutely.
I will take you up on that one.
Excellent.
Well, I am being completely honest in all the questions on the Facebook page at the moment, and I'm fully immersing myself in it. So, because I want the full experience, and I think we discussed before we started recording that there's a few people, at least in the press one, that aren't fully immersing themselves in it, and it's a little bit disappointing because I think without doing that, they're not going to get that full experience. Yeah,
I think kind of the more you put into it, the more you're going to get out of it as well. Yeah. So I guess it's up to everyone how much interactivity and how much they want to give away, but it'll just affect their experience in the end. So it's up to them whether they want it to be completely immersive and for us to, know everything, or whether they want to, keep a little bit to themselves. So everyone gets a different experience anyway.
Which is the beauty of it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it has been a pleasure having you on the show, Rosie.
It really has.
Thank you very much. It's nice to talk to you after listening to you for all this time.
I look forward to meeting you in 2.5 weeks' time.
Me too, and I hope that you still think that afterwards.
I'm sure I will. But again, as Rosie said there, for anyone who is interested, there are still 2 nights open, so for tickets, just go to survivecrack.com. I think it will be worth every penny. How much is it? I don't think we said it. It's £70, isn't it?
It's £70, yeah.
Which isn't bad at all.
No, I think that's a good price.
Not at all.
Yeah, I mean, I think for the amount of time, and also we've got almost 20 actors in there, so we've got 2 actors for every person. It's going to be sort of hands-on immersive the whole time. So yeah,
So
not bad
£70
value.
actually good value for money
Yeah,
when you think about it.
I think so.
Well, how much
Yeah.
is it to get into Halloween Horror Nights? It's like $90 for a ticket now, isn't it? If you pay full price, which is about £50. And you may, without buying express, you might get through 4 houses.
Yeah.
So that's not bad at all, where
No.
you know that you're going to get a 1 in 10 experience.
Mm-hmm. And personalised by the sounds of things.
I've just thought of a question.
Oh.
Oh,
What do you get if you win?
that's a surprise.
All your
To
fingers.
live.
To keep all of your fingers and all of your toes.
You'll find out
I might find out.
if you win.
No, yeah. And if I won't, I don't. So, because I'll be dead. There you go. Well, that will wrap up this episode of The Dead Man's Digest. As I said, we will be back in about 2 weeks' time when I'll do my quick initial reaction. And then
That'll just be screaming then.
just rocking in a corner, humming. And then once the embargo's been lifted, I'll do a full review. But it's been awesome having you on, Rosie. I can't wait. I can't wait to do it. I really can't.
Thank you so much. It's been lovely speaking to you.
So there we go. For Tracy and Rosie, I am Lee, and this has been The Dead Man's Digest.